Zlatan Ibrahimovic is 44. Most players his age have been retired for a decade. His explanation is blunt. I like to suffer. He loads barbells to 120 kilograms, executing heavy squats, deadlifts, and progressive clean and jerks. This low-repetition Olympic lifting targets type 2 fast-twitch muscle fibers, preserving the explosive capacity needed to win physical duels on the pitch. But strength is only half the program. 3 to 4 times a week, he subjects his body to high-intensity CrossFit circuits, moving rapidly from heavy overhead presses to rope climbs, box jumps, and rowing. This conditioning builds raw power rather than a muscular appearance, forcing the body to work through total exhaustion. It is heavy, grueling labor that most athletes abandon as they age, choosing easier routines. For Zlatan, the willingness to endure this physical stress is what keeps him elite. To survive these brutal loads, his body needs more than raw force. It requires a strict commitment to movement quality. Zlatan uses daily dynamic stretching, foam rolling, and joint range exercises alongside structured yoga sessions. He also incorporates taekwondo kicking drills, leveraging his martial arts background to build the balance, core control, and flexibility that translate to explosive pitch movement. This mobility work is not a soft alternative to lifting. Keeping his joints fluid is what allows his frame to absorb heavy weights and rapid changes of direction without breaking down under the stress. He does not train exactly like a 30-year-old anymore. Instead of cutting intensity, he cuts volume, fewer sets, but keeping the heavy loads. The adjustments worked. During the 2021 to 2022 Serie A season with AC Milan, Zlatan played 1,383 minutes, scoring 11 goals while winning 68% of his aerial duels. This was not a reversal of aging, but a demonstration of preserved power and mechanical efficiency. He could still dominate the air and find the back of the net even with limited time on the pitch. But sustaining this extreme physical output required a level of internal control that few athletes can manage. Late career durability did not mean uninterrupted availability. Years of recurring knee injuries and specialized rehabilitation heavily restricted Zlatan's final campaigns. During his 2022 to 2023 season with AC Milan, his physical output was strictly limited to 12 appearances, totaling roughly 540 minutes on the pitch. While he still scored 4 goals during these appearances, this restricted contribution is distinct from the physical demands placed on a younger athlete. Producing goals in brief, highly managed intervals does not equate to carrying a full weekly match workload. His final professional year relied on absolute load management, serving as a reminder that even the most disciplined training regimen cannot entirely bypass the physical limits of aging. Elite durability requires a rare interaction of biology, training history, and resources. While public records do not establish a specific genetic profile for Ibrahimovic, his 25-year professional career built a physiological foundation that late-starting athletes cannot instantly reproduce. He spent decades under constant professional load management and medical supervision. At every club, elite medical departments, specialist strength coaches, and physiotherapists managed his physical output. High-tech recovery tools, tailored nutrition, and first-class facilities supported his daily training. Willpower and a clean diet are valuable, but they cannot replace a massive biological training age and a professional support network. In his 2024 Men's Health interview with Rio Ferdinand, Ibrahimovic summed up his training drive with a simple declaration: "I like to suffer." Yet, sports science draws a strict boundary around this philosophy. Productive training requires controlled stress to the muscles and nervous system, allowing the body to adapt. This normal, dull muscular soreness is entirely different from warning pain, sharp joint discomfort, swelling, or loss of function that signals actual tissue damage. Real progress relies on measured progression and regular recovery, not daily maximum intensity. While this extreme mindset sustained Ibrahimovic, it leaves an unresolved question. How much of this discomfort can a normal athlete safely copy for their longevity? No verified miracle diet, exotic supplement, or superfood explains this longevity. While the public often searches for a secret menu or a magical chemical shortcut, Ibrahimovic's records show his nutrition simply supports his recovery. It does not replace years of hard training. For the average person,
Copying his extreme professional-level workloads, high pain tolerance, and elite recovery routines is unrealistic. Everyday athletes do not need to replicate his exact suffering. Instead, the takeaway is that avoiding all physical discomfort limits potential. True progress requires stepping outside of comfort, within safe limits.
Everyday athletes can apply this philosophy without lifting extreme weights or ignoring joint injuries. The lesson for a regular gym goer is simple. Training is not meant to feel comfortable. Genuine progress requires gradual, age-appropriate strength work designed around personal recovery, medical history, and professional guidance. Reckless pain and self-punishment only invite injury. True development relies on disciplined consistency, identifying the exact moment the mind wants to quit and choosing to step slightly past it. Zlatan's real advantage lies in his constant refusal to get comfortable. You don't need Zlatan's biology to adopt his mindset. True progress demands discomfort. When your mind begs you to stop, that is where real growth begins.